What's good, y'all? I'm in the building. So I will see y'all when I see y'all. I wonder how many phrases this slash and strike Black Panther has. Ray Smith, what's up? Ashura. To quote the great Gandalf, I arrive precisely when I mean to. And 5:30 on your watch ain't 5:30 on my watch. Okay. Like I was saying, I wonder how many phrases this Black Panther slash and strike has.
Together, we will win the battle.
Yeah. What's up, D Stazel? 5:30 Pacific time. 5:30 Pacific time is, I'm sorry, 6:30 Pacific time is 9:30 Pacific time. Anywho, yes, and we live. And we live. And
I am the Black Panther.
ooh, okay. I like this. I forgot all the phrases that it said, but I know that there are probably some that are apropos for our current situations.
Are you challenging me? My claws can tear through anything. Face me in combat.
Face me in combat.
For Wakanda. Is that the best you got?
Is that the best you've got?
This is not a negotiation.
I like that one. This is not a negotiation, ladies and gentlemen. This is a takeover. The revolution will not be televised. This is not a negotiation. It ain't. I don't know why people say we pass negotiation, because if I put something on the table and you spit on it, that's not a negotiation anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's you saying F me and you can go wherever you need to go and stay there. So, right. On the yes, it came to my attention. They always do. I don't know, and that's why I tell people all the time, if there's pages or content providers that are spouting things that people feel need to be in my ears, guess what? There's already somebody thinking just like you that done put it in my ears. So yes, I'm aware of it. Would you compromise, D-Real? Fuck nah, I wouldn't compromise. That's the whole point, okay? Compromise ain't what we came for. Compromise was the was the name of the petition called Compromise for T'Challa? Is that what it was called? Because if it was called Compromise T'Challa, I missed that part. No, ain't no compromising. Why? Why would you compromise? Oh, I'd rather have a bastard son and a fatherless son and and a baby mama than the dignity that king deserves. Is Shuri gonna go have a baby? I mean, since we all, if it's all good and folks are smashing now, I mean, it's just, I don't get it. That's what I told him. He also said that the recast movement was heard. I told him that no, the boycott movement was heard. My dude. Even if Junior is T'Challa, to get his stories told through his son, because Aurora might be around his age. Yeah, like I said, people, I got all of that information spoon fed to me. Trust me, on a phone call. Okay, so yeah, everything y'all saying, I've been told. I am aware of. But my thing is, I'm not putting no views, likes, or nothing on somebody's page who don't fuck with me. Just, I mean, not to get all off into it and be beefing and hollering and screaming and going back and forth, but just that simple. You know what I'm saying? You I know who you are, you know who I am, and you just like, fuck you, dude. I'll fuck everything you do. No, I'm not. Then no, I'll I'll get your information secondhand. Thanks. I'm not gonna go in there and give you the dignity of a view when, you know what I'm saying. You don't even have the dignity or respect to address mugs by their names. So why should I? And that is all I have to say about that. I don't roast anyone who wants to see that film unless I'm provoked. I just roast the film and MCU. Fair enough, D. I don't know why I saw it, because I have unsubscribed from him. Sometimes, Mr. Smith, you get recommendations. And I unsubscribed from a couple people on YouTube, but because I rock with certain people who drop similar content, they'll say, "Well, let's recommend this. You might like this." So that's probably why you got it. Recast T'Challa should be renamed Compromise T'Challa. If there is a faction of people who feel like they want to settle and say, okay, we'll take a bastard over the one, we doing Jon Snow. Is is that what we doing now? We doing Jon Snow. All right, Marvel. Do you, baby? Do you? Marvel Studios, do you? Still Team Magneto chilling on Asteroid M. I know that's right. Hey. Already, D. I'm over here, standing on my square, doing my thing, not worrying about what people don't who are willing to settle think. You know what I'm saying? It's, I was told not to fight in a burning house. Best advice I got. I'm not gonna fight in a burning house. How long a time skip to get T'Challa Jr. from Marvel, since Universe 19 Quad 9 is in 2023? That depends on where they are basing Wakanda Forever. When does Wakanda Forever it takes place? If it takes place in 2023, you ain't getting a grown T'Challa until 2050. Just saying. Or let's just go 15 years. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes time in movies goes faster than real time. We'll see what happens. But everything they done laid out for their next phase says, nah, ain't gonna be no time jump like that. We getting ready to get into scrolls and shit right now. So maybe Kang Dynasty War will reset and all of this will be wiped away and I can go see a Marvel movie again. Otherwise, no money shall they get from your boy. As I always say, never let anyone else define you. Otherwise, you have to live by their definition. Yes, Mr. Smith, I believe that. Sure, you ask the questions that are purely hypothetical. I can extrapolate on a hypothetical. Well, that question anyway. That I can extrapolate on a purely hypothetical question if that's what you want. Will Shuri be recasted or sacrificed for a time skip? Maybe if they do a time skip, they gonna. My phone is talking to me. Shuri's just rambunctious. Shuri's worse than Friday. If they feel like they got to sacrifice a lot of celebrities, because it seems like everything Marvel Studios does is geared towards a younger generation, towards a younger demographic, or if you will, a more accepting demographic, a demographic more accepting of the drastic changes they want to make to canon. Hope that was enough of an answer. Never start a fight, but always finish one. My dude. And I never start. I don't come nowhere looking for no beef from nobody. What I do look for viciously, vigorously, vehemently, the truth. I do look for that. I will shake some trees for the truth. I will go in some closets for the truth. I will strap up and head out to seek the truth. Don't be the one lying. Because I tell everybody that knows me, if there are two things in this world I cannot stand or trust, thieves and liars. Because Letitia is still young to get 20s or mid-20s T'Challa Jr. Will Letitia be the flavor of the month in a couple months? If they were actively trying to get rid of Chadwick Boseman, the actor, arguably, who is the reason for the 1.3 billion, what they gonna do to Letitia Wright, who ain't gonna get him no billions? Think about that, Ashura. Yeah, they get rid of. I feel like the way they deal with celebrities, unless it's a celebrity that's that color, you expendable. Don't make no noise. Don't kick up no dust, or you will be excised from the equation. Will the casual anti-recasters accept that for an older actress since they want it gone over the jab. And that's my point. That's even more. I don't think they forgot that. I don't think Marvel forgot that she was anti-jab. You know what I'm saying? And so they like, oh yeah, remember during that time back in 2021 and you was causing all kind of problems because of the jab. Kick rocks. I totally see that happening. Just cause, you know. No, I have not seen the new Jab comic from Marvel. Um, I I am currently reading 2 or 3 Black independent comics right now because I'm trying to seek out other independent artists that have good stuff. You know what I mean? It's like we got to get off that titty, man. If we're going to make some kind of change, we got to stop suckling at that Marvel teat. That's the problem right there. Those cats are comfortable because they laying in Disney's lap like, this is so wonderful. What are we gonna do next, Disney? And Disney's like, hey, girl, just go on over there and make the Fantastic Four featuring Ant-Man and Iceman, and that should be a good movie. Yeah, they'll accept it. Yeah, just go ahead and do that, girl. I trust you. Make it happen. When you got Disney back in your play, you become emboldened and do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't let you know, oh, we'll cover it if you mess up. Shoot it to me. You can shoot it to me in my Twitter inbox if you want to do that. I'll check it out. What's up, D-Real? I'm late to the party. No, you're not, Mr. Hamilton, and welcome. But I'm late to the party. I don't understand how fans can accept T'Challa not getting his 3-movie arc like all the other characters for this Disney Marvel propaganda machine. You just answered your own question, Mr. Hamilton. Propaganda. Propaganda is a beast. If I tell a million people it tastes good, and I get this famous person to say, it tastes good, you're not buying it because it tastes good. You're buying it because somebody told you it tastes good. Propaganda is a monster. Man, I'm doing some remodeling in my comic room and it's a mess right now. Exactly. Oh, I can imagine. What do I think of Rippaverse? I like what he did. I don't necessarily like the way he did it or the way he does it. I mean, you do what you do, but you know what I'm saying? The same people you step on the way up are the same people you gonna fall past on your way down. So I try not to burn any bridges if I can help it. But if it happens, it happens. I'll live. Because here's the thing. This is not my livelihood. You see what I'm saying? This is not my primary source of income. It's not a secondary source of income. You see what I'm saying? It could be a tertiary source of income. So, me saying whatever I feel like saying is going to get said because I'm not in any danger of losing anything. If this page gets shut down, I'm not in that. My family ain't gonna starve if this page gets shut down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna not be able to pay my. Not gonna be able to not be able. I will still be able to pay my bills. There. So as far as going hard in the paint, give me the ball, coach, if that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm in radio. I know people. I don't know people. I know some people. I know a few people. I've rubbed noses with a few famous people. I'm far from, you know what I'm saying, stepping out there and getting celebrities coming, but I know people that know people, and we can make people do things. I not make them, but put them in a position to where things can be done. How about that? Have stopped reviewing She-Hulk, or have you never started? I never started, because after I saw the first 3 episodes of She-Hulk, I was like, y'all gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to jump on that John Byrne train, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's not it. You know, but this last episode of She-Hulk, this episode that they had today with Daredevil and all of that, that episode was not terrible. You know what I'm saying? It was actually, there was enough witty banter, but not too much witty banter. And there was action. My goodness, there was action. Thank you for the action. That was all I had been asking. I just want to see some action. You stop with the damn jokes. I understand it's a comedy about superheroes. Let's see the superhero part. Do superhero things, not comedy things. That was putting a damper on it for a lot of people. I know I ain't the only one that felt that way. And I am a person who was not feeling the show at all. But that episode today, I'm with that. Do that. From that, what Will Smith saying, from now on, you do that. That's what they need to be doing. I knew what you meant when you were talking about Ripper. I like the way I like the fact that he created a universe and put it out there and did what he did. But if you rock with him, you know, sometime, you know, I mean, but like I said, if ain't nobody pissing on what gives me sunshine, I'm not pissing on what gives them sunshine. Live and let live. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't messing with my agenda, do you, baby boy. Do you. That's how I feel. Yes, Ashura. 106.9. I mean, I'm sorry, 106.9. 106.1 KONR Out North Radio. FM. Wednesdays from 10 to 11. You can rock with me and my homegirl, Jasmine Smith. We have guests on the show. I've done interviews with David Banner. I've done interviews with Prop Teasy from Low Key, several local, you know, political figures, several business figures. I talk to people. We do things. We make stuff happen. And it also streams. You can go online, outnorthradio.com. We are the Black Business Mixer. The show actually changed its name recently to Fire and Ice. Thank you. Another advantage of having a YouTube page, I can give myself selfless plugs. Anyway, that part, what D. Steezel said, as far as Young Ripper go, that I'm not knocking his hustle, just not interested in his products. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you do, the way you did it, do that. That works for you, thumbs up. But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on a live with somebody and I mentioned, you know, I appreciate the fact that he was an independent guy coming up, because I'm all down for the independent move. And, you know, they act like I was him and, you know, was trying to get at me. And I'm like, whoa, slow down, little rambunctious content providers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then off air, they put me up, you know, on, and then I started, you know, watching how Buddy moved, and it was like, okay, I see. So that's why I got to get the facts before I react. You know, you just don't go all, you can't, especially in this format, you can't say nothing that ain't gonna later be called to account. So if I said it and I don't give a damn, I don't care who you go and tell. You know what I mean? If I said it, I meant it. Deal with it. That's how I feel. Good episode. And like I said, it was a good episode. You know what I'm saying? It was a good She-Hulk episode. That don't mean I'm gonna give it a good grade if I review it in its entirety. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes, episode is one thing. But if I go, let's look at all of them bitches in succession and see what kind of overall product we got. Cause see, that's what I was doing with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I was doing, videos week to week. Some stuff warrants a week to week thing, but after seeing like Marvel's track record with series, I'm gonna let them shoot they load, and then I'm gonna recap the series, not just the episodes. Image, Dark Horse, Valiant, Dynamite, Boom Studios, IDW, Public. Yes. I be telling people all the time, man, they are not the only game in town. Invincible is Image. In my opinion, the best Star Wars shit was at Dark Horse. Hellboy is Dark Horse. It's a lot of independent stuff out there, man. Get off that Marvel teat, man. They are not, and DC for that matter, they are not the only games in town. They the fat cats, man. Stop feeding the fat cat. He ain't giving nothing back. Ooh, bars. Anyway, is there a live version of your radio show on YouTube like The Breakfast Club? Working on it. We have the capability and the facilities, but it's a few more people that I'm going to need to get to commit before we go live like that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, stay tuned. Am I excited for the Spawn reboot? Brother Drexel, I'm gonna need more details. You know what I'm saying? I know it's Bloomhouse, so it's gonna have more of a horror feel than it is a superhero feel. And I'm all for seeing superhero IPs in different formats if it's done well. You know what I'm saying? Because She-Hulk, it was like, let's do comedy. And it's like, okay, the comedy didn't help. If that makes sense. The comedy didn't make it a better show. And then the leaks and the talks all about what was going on and how, how men are regarded. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to tell you, the first thing I said about that She-Hulk episode when I found out Daredevil was going to be in it, I said, if Daredevil and She-Hulk sit down for any length of time, Matt going to end up smashing. Oop, let me shut up. Yes, Diesel, I did too. I appreciated how acrobatic he was. He looked like Daredevil. You know what I'm saying? He moved like Daredevil. I mean, the gold and red thing was kind of like every now and then, but because he was looking Daredevil-y, I could excuse that outfit. Daredevil isn't saving She-Hulk. No, but again, I didn't say he was saving the show. I said that episode was decent. Don't be You know, I can only be negative about so many things. I have to call shit like I see it. I'm not just gonna be like terrible, 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 terrible. If it's good, I ain't gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? I can reserve throwing out my compliments, but I'm not gonna hate if something is good. Have I seen the new Super Mario Brothers teaser? Yeah, I saw it. I like that it's animated. Cool. Because if y'all tried to make another live action Super Mario Brothers, oh girl, that would not have been the move. I think we learned from that first live action Super Mario. Last thing I bought was the Mass Effect Dark Horse Omnibus and some older Top Cow stuff. You ain't bought some stuff in a while. I got I am right now I'm in the middle of Malika, Warrior Queen. Actually, not too bad of a read so far. I'm enjoying what I'm reading. Hello everyone. I have things to say. Do I have time? I don't think that matters at this point, Jeffrey, if you have time or not. Take a cue from Ashura. He loves to like randomly ask questions. So if you're gonna randomly throw out statements, then y'all kind of match each other. Louis Berry, welcome. Jeffrey, welcome. They locked the final cut of The Flash. Regardless of Ezra as a human excited for the film. Hope to get Cavill's and Cage's Supes, Grant's Flash, Bale's Batman, Pfeiffer's Catwoman. That's a lot of old people, Lewis. We'll see. She-Hulk episode 8. See, Ashura? Lewis even says episode 8 was the best one yet. Because it was. The rest of that show was trash until today. Hope to get a lot of Daredevil and Kingpin in Echo. Well, now that we know the Sokovia Accords aren't around anymore, we can have as many superheroes as we want. They did show a very poor rendition of El Águila, which is Spanish for the eagle. Made his debut in Power Man and Iron Fist comics. He's a mutant with the ability to channel bioelectric energy, which he does through a sword. So he's kind of like a red, white, and blue Zorro. I didn't like that they made him jokey because I always kind of tried to take El Águila seriously. But thank you, Marvel, for making him a joke. If Amazon or Netflix could land the martial law comic series, I would be happy if someone could make a decent live action Tekken movie. Tekken is my all-time favorite fighting game. Tekken and Soul Calibur. I will play those all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? I know they got a Tekken 8 coming out. Yes, I know. And I got my 5, so I'm getting it. Jack Black and the visuals look spot on. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, I check it out. I give it a peep. I that Mario Brothers. I check it out. Jeffrey Lane said first thing is I guess black superheroes don't matter at Marvel unless when they are black women. We can't even get a Blade movie right now. But just like I said before, they would recast Ross. Again, show me an article that says Harrison Ford is now the new Thunderbolt Ross. They're talking about doing it. Haven't done it yet. But the fact that I get where you're coming from, though, the fact that they're even discussing it, hypocrisy at its finest. Nah, sure, that Super Mario Brothers is not live. If what I saw in that trailer, I didn't see nothing like. I mean, it's kind of CG animated ish. Okay. It's nothing but love. Sure, it's nothing but love. You my favorite hype man. So Ross can get a recast, but he is interchangeable as a character. But Black Panther couldn't get a recast. That's blatant right there in my eyes and on purpose. Yes. Episode 1 and 2 of She-Hulk were good. Also, the rest sucked. Maybe one, but yeah. After one, we'll agree to disagree, Lewis. I would love an animated Legend of Zelda or Metroid film or series. Yeah, Samus was a girl. Yeah, I would enjoy seeing Samus. Samus would be fun to watch. I wouldn't have a problem with that. We say also they fully cooked the Hulk. That been going on for years, bro. Hulk started getting cucked after Infinity War. So yeah, that's not something that just started happening. T'Challa, the Hulk, Drax the Destroyer, they do not love those characters. They do not love those characters. Daredevil and She-Hulk was hot. I want to see him with Spider-Man. Yeah, not just Matt Murdock catching a brick. I'm with you there, Jeffrey. Me too, Diesel, but he's the mascot, so favoritism. Yeah. Lewis, hope to get in She-Hulk, OG Hulk, setting up World War Hulk. Wong, you got Wong. They bombarded you with Wong. They gave you gratuitous Wong, Lewis. Madison. 2 post-credit scenes of Jessica with Luke Cage and William Hurt as Red Hulk if he filmed the scene before he passed away. Okay. I hear you. Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are some of the best video games ever made. Okay. I'm just I keep saying okay because y'all are expressing your opinions. I'm not gonna be in here telling you your opinion is that, or I'll tell you I agree or I don't agree. But if I say I don't agree, then that's gonna cause a whole nother thing. So, okay, is what I say. Here we go. Y'all are in here going hard. Well, Jeffrey, you better get ready to riot because I do not think Superman is going to be in Black Adam. What would be the purpose of having the Justice Society in Black Adam if Superman was going to be there? You see what I'm saying? And if you do get Superman, you're going to get him in a cameo like you got him in Shazam. But Superman and Black Adam fighting, I would love to eat those words, but I do not think you're going to see Superman and Black Adam in no significant way together in that Black Adam movie. My opinion. You got fantasy and sci-fi genres covering The Legend of Zelda and Metroid. Yeah, I like them both. 2 things I never knew. Samus is a dude, and actually assure us Samus is a woman. Werewolf by Night is on tonight. And who asked for Werewolf by Night? Who? If you was going to do a Halloween character from Marvel, Man Thing. Because you done made a terrible version of it on the Sci-Fi Channel. Need to redeem yourself. That Man Thing movie was garbage. Spidey and Matt not interacting with Natasha is a waste. Well, yeah, we're not going to have that happen. I could take all the Wong I can get. Okay. Well, you go get Wongified, Lewis. I think there are two versions of Wong, She-Ho and Dr. S franchise. That is indeed one way of looking at it. I heard the Punisher has a vampire villain he can fight. Well, there are plenty of vampires in the MCU besides Morbius. And we're in Marvel. There are plenty of vampires. Plenty of vampires. And then they just need to go ahead and get them rights for Dracula. I mean, is it? Are there any rights that need to be acquired to use the character of Dracula? Because they certainly talk about Dracula on Avengers Assemble openly. So why we can't do a live action Dracula, in the MCU? Just a thought. No, I do not think Shazam will make an appearance in Black Adam. Tell us if you agree or disagree. Either way, that's cool. Agree or disagree with what, Lewis? Come on, yo, kid. Throwing up them dubs. Scared to see what Marvel is doing to the leader. I hope they get that same dude to play the leader that played him in The Incredible Hulk, but they probably won't. Adam would fade Soups. I have no dog in that race, kid. I don't care who wins that fight. But I mean, if I had to hedge my bets, well, no, that's going to get too nerdy. Which version of Black Adam? Which version of Superman? Take it to death battle. Hope to get Cavill, Soups in Black Adam, Shazam 2. Yes. Yeah, Henry Cavill is back as Superman. So yes, you will get that. Justice League 2 and 3. I have to see an article saying when that goes into production. Otherwise, that's a wish. Would you want a Midnight Suns film or TV series? Yes, Jeffrey. Yes, I would. And if you could greenlight any Marvel series, what would you choose? If I could greenlight a series, this is a shot in the dark, but my OGs know what's going on. I would greenlight a Champions series. There's a lot of people don't remember the Champions. The Champions was a group based in Los Angeles that consisted of Hercules, Ghost Rider, the Black Widow, and Iceman and the Angel. I would like to see that series. It has a mix of everything. You got gods, you got super agents, you got mutants. You know what I'm saying? You got demons. You know what I'm saying? So they were a nice balance. It's just I think their teamwork dynamics were off at times, but other than that, Champions was a cool book. It didn't run long enough. It didn't get the shine that it should have got. Second up, probably a decent treatment of Luke Cage. What happened to Luke Cage? We gonna get Luke Cage back anytime soon? I need to see Luke Cage. Sweet Christmas. Yes, I see you, sure. Yes. Nope, Shazam is not in Black Adam. No. People are saying Werewolf by Night is Hoy. Werewolf by Night is Hoy. I don't know what that means, Jeffrey. What does Hoy mean? Man Thing is in Werewolf by Night. I hope they do him right. I'm a tune in just for that. He has a very, very small fan base. Wongers. Okay, I see. All right. Getting Wongified. Yeah. What you said, D. I watch it, but I'm not expecting much. I don't expect nothing. You know what I mean? Nope. Anyone can use Dracula. Then why aren't they using Dracula? Dracula should have been in some kind of live action iteration. Why didn't they use Dracula in Blade Trinity? That's the character you were pretending to have in that movie. And who knows? It might have did better if they'd have just straight up went Dracula. Yes, Tony was trying to explain vampirism through science. Tim is coming back as the leader in Cap 4. It's confirmed. Whee. Oh man, y'all been chit-chatting, man. I'm behind. Let me catch up, man. I'm way behind. Shazam would have to help Superman making it more epic. Hope to get that in Black Adam and Shazam 2. I don't see nothing that indicates Black Adam is going to be in Shazam 2 either. But that seems to make sense. Why wouldn't he? I mean, why are we doing Black Adam if the goal isn't eventually to bring Black Adam and Shazam together? Sorry, I meant two different tones of Wong in the MCU, D-Real. One serious and the other a pompous idiot. Yeah, I know what you meant. I know what you meant. Ray, he remembers. Curse of the Vampire storyline with the X-Men and Blade. There you go. I know you remember the champions, Mr. Smith. Yep. Man-Thing would be great, and the actor who was wasted as Mordo could have been perfect for a Dr. Voodoo TV series. As a matter of fact, they could have introduced Werewolf by Night in the show. It's a lot of things they could have done that they don't do, Mr. Hamilton, but as you know and can see, Marvel and Disney don't care for black characters unless they women. At least that's what it seems like. If it's not like that, show me different. Because, okay, if I get one more project with War Machine in it, you know what I'm saying? War Machine is not the only black character in the Marvel universe. Champions. Wow, nice. I thought Night Thrasher. What about Deathlock and Nighthawk and Night Thrasher? Yeah, okay. Heroes for Hire series. Luke interacting with all the best street heroes. Yeah, because it seems that, you know, like I said, now that the Sokovia Accords are no more, we can have superheroes all over the place. You got goofy ass Leapfrog. If we got Leapfrog in the MCU, how far behind can Squirrel Girl be? And I do not like her. I really don't like Squirrel Girl. She is a plot device, nothing more. They can redo Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, because that whatever that show was they did on Freeform, that was awful. I'd pick OG New Warriors and Heroes for Hire. I would love to see the original New Warriors. How you gonna introduce Namorita in the MCU? Is she a clone or a true Atlantean? Sure, Marvel just said Netflix series are canon now. If only they can finally accept the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the MCU, which cast have been begging. Hell, they shoe in Jarvis. Yeah, And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had a version of Graviton, one of my favorite villains. You put Graviton in the MCU, and you don't even have to go cosmic. You don't even have to go extra dimensional. Graviton is a whole damn problem by himself. A mug that can manipulate gravity. I can make you heavy. I can make you light. I can project force fields of gravitational force. Man, Thor was having a hard time with Graviton, so I'm like, yeah, let's see some Graviton. Wong is the Jason Statham of the MCU. He just shows up because they pay him to. Yeah. Well, I would be too if y'all if the bags was right. I'd show up in whatever you wanted me to show up in. Nah. Yeah, they do, don't they? That's what I'm saying, man. It's like blah, 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 blah. They beating it up. But hey, Jeffrey came in. He said, I got some shit to say. Jeffrey told y'all he had some stuff to say. So y'all see, I can't even sit and talk because these I got to field all of these comments. Breathe. Can you do this? Do that. Crack your knuckles, man. Slow down. All right, where am I? Okay. Do I think Flashpoint will come out to reboot the DCEU? Looking that way. I mean, all things seem to point to it. That would be nice. They should reboot their universe. It will go a long way to getting them in contention with Marvel. Black Adam should be in Shazam 3. Yes. I don't know why Shazam hasn't met the rest of the Justice League yet. Yeah, it seemed like Superman was just thrown in there for flash and fanfare because, yeah, if I'm eating lunch with Superman, I'm like, bruh, can I get in the club? What's happening? And in the Snyder Cut, obviously, they want more people to join. So I'd be like, a soft reboot because Ezra's gone. Let's say a prayer for Ezra. Yeah, I already read that. Then what's the point of Mordo then in Doctor Strange? Sir, that is my question. What is the point? And didn't know who asked for Mordo to be race swapped. Mordo's supposed to be a Transylvanian baron. Why did we get Mr. Easier for? You know what I mean? It just you changing stuff because you want to change it and because you want to look diverse. And that's probably why, but nobody asked for that. Nobody. Nate Moore should have been in that leapfrog costume. Yeah, broke both his legs. Hopefully Hugh Jackman will be in the suit and mask straight up. I want to, well, bad as they done nerf Wolverine. I mean, bad as they done nerf the Hulk. You're not getting a Wolverine versus Hulk. See, look at all the opportunities that they're dicking themselves out of because they. Let me stop. Cloak and Dagger was lame. Unfortunately, I always dug them. Is Namora or Namorita as a character in Black Panther 2? Namora. Namora is who Namorita was cloned after. D, what's going on with Silver Surfer? Why is he overlooked? Since they got the rights to it now, from Fox, then they could probably use the Silver Surfer. They need to go ahead. You're right. They need to go ahead and work him in, and this time not attach his powers to his surfboard. I mean, I get that, but that shouldn't be like his kryptonite. You take his surfboard and he's helpless. I thought that was lame. Silver Surfer is one of the most powerful physically and power-wise beings, in the MCU. Well, as far as superheroes go, not beings, because there are tons of beings more powerful than Norman Rad. You can't have the leader and Thunderbolts without the Savage Hulk. It's insane. Hey, Graviton stayed about that life. Yeah, I love Graviton. Graviton in my top 10 villains, man. Graviton is definitely in my top 10 villains. Right up there with Doctor Doom, Magneto, if you really still want to call Magneto a villain, And I like masterminds, but I also like masterminds that are like, okay, don't make me move these henchmen out the way and put my hands on you. I know Graviton only from Earth's Mightiest Heroes cartoon. Okay, Ashura. Now, imagine that Earth Mightiest Heroes cartoon about Graviton and add more Avengers. And they all got washed. That's how it went down in the comics. They had like a lineup, like who was it? Like Vision, Thor, Iron Man, Wonder Man, Scarlet Witch. They all got washed. I hope we get Planet Hulk and World War Hulk. I hope so too, Jeffrey. Making up for all the live stream. Man, I love y'all, man. Y'all are amazing. I can't mess with nobody else's folks. I like messing with mine. Y'all are the shiznit. I love y'all. Y'all love each other, and I love that about y'all. Now that this love fest is over, we could have gotten a Cyborg movie by now too. I don't like that version of Cyborg, Jeffrey. They need to give us a better version of Cyborg. And Cyborg, in my opinion, that's just me, should have been in the Teen Titans. That's how it always has been. But then you got that new 52 shit, and they put Cyborg in the Justice League, and now he's stuck in the Justice League. Boo. I think Peacemaker met some members of, yes, in the season finale, there were Justice League members. Superman didn't have a speaking role, but Flash had a speaking role. And I think one other, but yeah, that was all you got. Diversity is killing the comics and movies. To a certain degree, yes, I agree. Could have been Brother Voodoo instead of Mordo. I would have enjoyed him more that way. You could also get what's his name, Omar Sy, the one who played Bishop in the Days of Future Past X-Men movie. He'd have made a good Brother Voodoo, in my opinion, or will make a good Brother Voodoo if somebody say something. Bruh, Wolverine meeting the Hulk for the first time in Canada, searching for the Wendigo. D, get Marvel on board with that. Y'all done punked the Hulk in and turned him into like get them on board with that. Do they know what they got? And we'll never see the Black Panther Silver Surfer armbar. Can't see that either. Man, y'all are going in tonight. Damn. No, Silver Surfer is not a joke. He got the power cosmic. That means we'd also have to see a non-cloud Galactus. Nico, what's up, my dude? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We in the building, baby. Doing what we do. D, yes, that would be hot, but Marvel doesn't have any imagination. Preaching to the choir. Preaching to the choir, Deacon. Preaching to the choir. These Diesel says, still got my Planet Hulk animated Blu-ray. I got all the best anime. Yeah, Marvel had a little strip right there where they had some fire animated movies. Them Tomorrow Avengers Tomorrow, the 2 Ultimate Avengers movies. A lot of people complain about it, but I liked that Doctor Strange animated movie. The Iron Man movie, not so much. And the Hulk versus Thor and Wolverine movies. Fire. Why is Shazam dumb like rebooted comics? Isn't Dr. Jekyll? It's Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Huh? What are you saying, Ashura? Why is he dumb? I don't know. He dumb because he dumb? I don't know. He doesn't have the power of the gods. Shazam doesn't have the power of the gods. How does he fly? How does he pick up buses? How does he shoot lightning? He's got something going on. He may not be exercising that wisdom of Solomon very often, but a West Coast Avengers would be cool. James Rhodes in the Silver Centurion armor and Hawkeye leading the team would be great. Yeah, I agree, Drake. So that would be a damn good movie. West Coast, yeah, that'd be, and you could throw She-Hulk in there since she's out in Los Angeles. Why not? Oh man, that Panther armbar, that pissed. Yeah, it did. I was loving it though when they threw it. They're like, what? How? That's not even plausible. That's not even possible. But those same fans ain't got no problem with Wolverine doing extraordinary shit. Got to be fair across the board. Next Avengers. Yep. Lionsgate Marvel era. Yep. That's the one. Nico, hey, y'all remember when Cap 2 came out and that spy theme gave you chills? Maybe we should have that for Black Panther with T'Challa and his big adoptive brother, Hunter, the real White Wolf. Yep, Fred Tatasciore is the best voice for the Hulk. Ashura, there is an instance in the comics where the Surfer was actually able to jump on the Silver Surfer's surfboard and put him in an armbar. True story. Look it up. And Silver Surfer fans and haters of the Black Panther were livid. How did you do? It's not possible. How is he dead? That was the buzz. That's what was happening. Armbar. I meant when he's transformed in the old comics, he doesn't seem like Superman. I meant Dr. Jeff. Oh, like Shazam is a whole different persona. Yeah, he ain't been like that since the 80s. Yeah, Shazam hasn't been like that since they were still calling him Captain Marvel. Billy's got some growing to do, suffice to say. There you go. There's the issue right there. D. Steezel gave you the number. Go pick up Fantastic Four, number 545, and have a good laugh on your folks at Be Real with D Real. I knew Doom took his powers and T'Challa and Storm knocked out combo. Dr. Doom has taken the Silver Surfer's powers more than once. But when he found greater power sources, he stopped fooling around. Shoot, we know Dr. Doom ain't above taking anybody's power anywhere in any continuum. Dr. Doom taking people's powers has been the source of 3 series, or has been one of the cruxes of the story. There was the original Secret Wars, where he took the power of the Beyonder. Then there was this new Secret Wars, where he took the powers of the other Beyonder and the Beyonders. And there was a little known story called Emperor Doom, where Dr. Doom took the Purple Man and put him in this tube and amplified his powers to a fantastic degree, and it made everyone obey. He told the Purple Man to tell everyone to obey him, and he successfully took over. Dr. Doom ain't no punk. One more thing, and I'm done. An X-Men movie with Master Mold as the threat. And at the end of the movie, the credit scene is Nimrod emerging out of the wreckage, becoming aware. See, here's the thing, y'all. And just from what he said, and I know Nico's in here and there's a couple other people. Have faith in your ideas and your concepts, and don't just let them be ideas and concepts. Step out and do something with those ideas. Step out and do something with those concepts. Don't just, I love hearing about this. I love it because I'm soaking it up like, yeah. But just in this thread alone, man, all the amazing ideas that I have seen and heard, and folks have like messaged me and talked to me about, man, y'all need to get on that. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we could be watching y'all movies one day. We could be watching my movies one day. Don't limit yourself to just talking about it or saying, oh, gee, what a wonderful idea that would be. Make that shit happen. I'm watching my smoke, okay? Well, Ripperverse ain't got nothing on me. Watch me go. Yeah, Rise of the Silver Surfer with Fart Cloud Galactus. It's funny how Marvel is using Nakia as the essential girlfriend when they now have the X-Men at their fingertips. Literally could have been done with Nakia. How you gonna have a kid with the crazy girlfriend? Exactly. And my thought process is that T'Challa come back and be like, that ain't my kid. And that's what make her crazy. And then furthermore, step the storm. Then we get Malice. Finally. Took a long time, but we finally got Malice. That kind of thing. I don't know if he ever took cosmic entities like Galactus and other higher cosmic entities. Who? Shazam? How would you have made Black Panther 2 and the story? Also, what should be the story in part 3? Also, if they don't make part 4, they might move BP out of the way like Iron Man, etc. So maybe 3 films. What would I have done? What would I have done? Okay, well, the sequel would have been like this. Of course, T'Challa would have been alive. I would have immediately opted to Killmonger wouldn't have been dead. And Killmonger not being dead would have been the end scene, would have been an end credit scene at in 2. As far as what the story for 2 would have been, I would have went full out Dr. Doom. I'd have did the Doom War storyline and done it right. That's a good storyline. Or there is a story, since we doing all of this time traveling and bouncing around, I probably would have did King Solomon's Frogs. maybe 3 more Black Panther movies and maybe an Avenger movie. And I believe that it is for the character on film. I don't think Marvel's going to keep rebooting like DC does Batman. Mari Povich, T'Challa's not the father. You know, Coogler and Nate was plucking at comics, then calling themselves fans. You know they don't know shit about comics because Nate got exposed. Nate got exposed at that one interview when he was like, yeah, you know, I'm T'Challa's a mantle, right. No, fool. That's not what we mean when we say mantle. Okay, it's a mantle like the Phantom is and I did a video on this. Like the Phantom is a mantle. Like Zorro is a mantle. But the one that's the most famous Zorro is Don Diego Vega. The Phantom that's the most famous is Kit Walker. So we focus on Kit Walker Phantom. We focus on Don Diego Vega Zorro. And we focus on T'Challa Black Panther. Well, see, here's the thing. If I did the first Black Panther movie, I'd have never killed Claw. Claw, Andy Serkis as Claw, to me, is a better villain than Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger. That's just me. I enjoy Claw very much, and I feel like that was wasted potential. When they introduced Claw in Age of Ultron, I was like, Claw gonna be dope when he finally get powers in Black Panther. Dashed my hopes. Prefer Namor introduced in an FF film. That would have worked. I would have preferred to see Namor during World War II with Captain America in the first Captain America movie, but hey, that's just me. I was talking about Doom for the Galactus thing. Yes, Dr. Doom during Secret Wars drained the powers of Galactus to fight and defeat the Beyonder and take his power. So, yeah. Are Black Panther and the Fantastic Four and Doom and Namor closely connected in Marvel? How many times have Black Panther and Doom met? In Doctor Doom's own comic, well, he appeared in a comic I think was called Astonishing Tales, and it was a comic book that was shared. It was him and Kazar, and in that comic book, Doctor Doom attempted to try to conquer Wakanda. It seemed like an easier task because Black Panther wasn't as dope as he is now, but still managed to give Dr. Doom a hard time. Yeah, they have been interacting for years. Namor and T'Challa, to the best of my knowledge, didn't start having beef until like in the 80s in Defenders comics. That's the first time I seen them at odds with one another and potential war between Wakanda and Atlantis. Yes, D. Claw was wasted. If T'Challa is recasted, will Marvel give him 2 extra movies? They are giving Shuri and put him in. I don't know. We would have to see. Jordan was too short and too emo. Yeah, if you're going to have Killmonger, you're going to need somebody. Killmonger going to have to be like somebody that's like Winston Duke's size and ripped, like Winston Duke's height. That's what that would be a much bigger and menacing and scarier looking. You know, I wish what's his name? The fighter, Bob the Beast. That's if we talk about somebody body slamming an elephant, you're gonna need to be at least that size. I don't see nobody Michael B. Jordan size body slamming an elephant. Side note, I'm still waiting for Rambo versus the Predator. Yeah, I would have loved to see Jim Hammond too. I agree 100%. The Invaders, or maybe, or even if it wasn't, through the whole movie, maybe we could have got like a cut scene or an end credit scene or something with them, like during World War II, Captain America also teamed up with these other beings and they did this, that, and this, and seen that like that. That would have been cool. Yo, D-Real, I like how you roll. By the way, I add Michael B. Jordan to the fake comic book fan because he said he wants to play Black Superman instead of advocating to play Icon. Thank you for liking how I roll, D, Mr. Drexel. Second, that means everybody in the movie would have to be shorter than Michael B. Jordan. Not that that's a feat, but Michael B. Jordan ain't the tallest. Yeah, you are not wrong. I would have loved and still want. I ain't got no problem with an Icon movie. And throw it in and throw what's her name? Let Keke Palmer play Rocket. Keke Palmer can be Rocket because I don't see her as Rogue. I like Val Zod and Calvin Ellis, but yeah, I agree, D. He is not a good fit. He's a horrible fit. What happened to the Static Shock movie Jordan was supposed to be doing? It seemed like all the projects that are headed up, with black characters that aren't women are getting canceled or backlogged, or you know what I'm saying? I hope that's not by design. Y'all gonna make me do a video on that. Where are all the black projects at? In the same voice that Cleavon uses when he asks where all the white women are on Blazing Saddles. Old reference. Don't let the gray hairs fool you. James Robinson wrote a good Invader series dealing with the Kree. Francis Ng. Isn't it just NG? Come on, your kid. Isn't it just NG? I know exactly who you're talking about. I liked the Avengers Invaders miniseries with the Alex Ross covers. That was actually a pretty dope storyline because they took like the Mighty Avengers because Luke Cage was in there, and that was pretty cool. It was good stuff. Good stuff. I am not feeling Secret Invasion. I they gonna have to. I'm not spending no money, for Marvel. That's just where I'm at with it. I mean, I know it's a series and all that, but I just if it ain't, you know what I'm saying, if I can't stream it or appropriate it, I'm not fooling with it. Real talk. And Secret Invasion, yeah, I mean, it's got potential, but it's a lot of stuff they ain't gonna, because they don't follow canon. There's a lot of things that they just ain't gonna be able to do. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying? T'Challa could have been a Skrull. There's another option. You know what I'm saying? Why we got to go with this baby mama shit? You know what I'm saying? It's disheartening, man. Why do you? Let me stop. Secret Invasion should be 10 times bigger than what it is, but what looks like the most interesting show to me. Huh. I want to get to see Werewolf by Night tonight. It's 15, right? Well, you'll get to see it. Trust me. Secret Invasion, yeah, a Secret Invasion story with scrolls, but superheroes and villains teaming up. Miss me. What I meant is, B. Jordan should have promoted the character. Lance Gross would be a good choice for Icon. I need somebody tall and somebody very muscular. See that Icon? See how buff he is? Look at them muscles. Look at them muscles. I need somebody with guns, bruh. Somebody that's just like rip, super duper ripped. You know what I'm saying? If Damon Cruz acted better, you know what I'm saying? He's got that build, you know what I mean? But I'm Damon. I called him Damon Cruz. Terry Crews. Damon Cruz. Hope to get in Secret Invasion, Phil and the leader. But no superheroes and villains. I get that. I really get that. How are you gonna have Secret Invasion and you ain't showing? Y'all gonna have to come. I don't see how that's gonna happen. I don't either. I mean, I might have to see. Did Marvel hint Blue Marvel? I know they got a movie coming out called The Marvels, and they're gonna be talking about Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, and whatever they decide to call Monica Rambeau's character. Stay tuned for that. Hope Werewolf by Night leads into the Midnight Suns. Hope the team is Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight, Blade, Doctor Strange, Keanu Reeves as Johnny Blaze, Ghost Rider. You got some lofty thought processes and desires, Lewis. What's up, Oaktown? Milestone should have had their own animated universe 20 years ago. Shit. Have you seen the documentary on Milestone? Shit, they was barely able to keep that together. You know what I'm saying? When the sales kind of went and they was like, get out of here, get it out of here. You know what I'm saying? If they're going to do it, they need to do it themselves. They don't need to depend on nobody. But I need to hit up my man, Greg Burnham, who does Tuskegee Airs. He was invited to work on that Milestone project where they got a bunch of independent artists and was kind of like taking them through the process of getting their own independent stuff jumping off. And I got much love and respect for Dennis Cowan, you know, for being part of that, because Dennis Cowan has always been a fave of mine. The story synopsis for the Marvel sounds ridiculous. I agree. I meant at D23 D-Real, them showing phase paths for Blue Marvel. I don't remember seeing one. I'd have to go back and look. Marvel truly fell off the map, and very quickly at that. A lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. I'm one of those people that say that. I mean, they're floundering. You know what I'm saying? They out there on the waves right now. Something needs to be a life preserver for them, period. E-Man made a video, but I didn't watch it. That makes two of us. I heard the Marvels is a musical, and I heard the audio snippet, and it was Ms. Marvel geeking over Carol. Miss me. It was a struggle. 90s comic bubble bursting and all that. Yeah, that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have put something away for a rainy day. What happened to the Disney Rocketeer sequel? Hear me out. A Tuskegee Airman finds the jetpack. Go from there. They beat and shot him down. A black guy in 1940s with a jetpack. Yeah, you better keep that mask on. You see how they did Blue Marvel when they found out he was black. If they could have lynched him, they would have. Okay, D. Trey Byers as Icon. He's 6'2", and we get him in the gym, he'll be jacked. That's what they did with Chris Hemsworth. So yeah, I can see that happening. I rock with that. I'm there for that. I'm there for that. Looky here, y'all. Wasn't Timothy Dalton dead in The Rocketeer? He did die, yes. Yes, he did die. The bubble gum on the jetpack, remember? Took it off. And when he ignited, poof. Look here, y'all. This has been wonderful, but I got things to do. I'm on cooking duty tonight. So I am going to make jalapeno cornbread with fried chicken mixed in. I'm curious to see how that's going to turn out. I'll let y'all know if it's boom, bam, bow. And I got some collard greens I want to try that with too. So if the chicken work out cool, I know the collard greens is going to be fire because I'm trying to streamline dinner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did have schematics for the jetpack. But on that note, I'm about to bounce out. Look here, y'all. Stay up and tuned and aware for my videos. I'm going to be dropping content. I'll probably drop a video tonight after this live. Stay tuned for it. If you don't get to it because y'all on East Coast, check it out in the morning. I'm definitely be dropping some jewels. I'm going to be dropping some jewels this weekend. Yo, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I will be getting at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, peace, y'all.